Welcome to the Circle, Karam. I'm the organization's resident eccentric. So if you're fond of bizarre yet completely plausible historical theory, I'm your elf. Well, that's how this lot sees me. I always think it's best to get out in front of the story, you know? I focus on historical mysteries, bizarre and arcane phenomena, you know, the interesting stuff. Ha! How much time do you have? The disappearance of the Dwemer, the secrets of the Hist, the mysteries of the Zero Stone. Tamrielic history is positively bursting with unexplained oddities. As a complete waste of time and resources. Verita would rather while away the days gluing broken Alessian pottery back together. And Ugron? I've never seen him show an interest in anything that hasn't been embalmed. Plenty. Like, I've got a cyrodiilic bird person skull buried around here somewhere. At least I think it's a cyrodiilic bird person skull. Reginus swears it's a terror bird. See what I mean? Narrow-minded ninnies, the lot of them. Ugron mostly. He hates getting stuck between Verita and Reginus without backup. Skyrim boasts its fair share of mysteries too. I've been developing a theory about the snow elves that's sure to wow our colleagues abroad. Oh, yes! I don't want to get into the specifics just yet, but it involves dragons, dwarves, Magnus the Divine, and a band of plucky Atmoran skalds, and also a six-legged mammoth. I know that last bit sounds odd, but trust me, it's essential. No. Your days of taking people's words for things are behind you, my friend. I've got a good feeling about you. You'll be unlocking all manner of ancient secrets before long. Just promise to share the weirder bits with me, all right? If by unusual you mean remarkable, I agree. Quite the feat of engineering, eh? I made it myself. Well, I designed it myself, at any rate. You know what I mean. No. Practically everyone does. I was born with a twisted spine. It makes walking, well, impossible, to be perfectly honest. The chair grants me a degree of mobility I wouldn't have otherwise. Made childhood in Somerset a real treat, let me tell you. Want to see a high elf's face light up? Put them in the room with someone they perceive as fundamentally flawed. It's gross, but also hilarious. We're so insecure, you know? What? Emperor's mercy, no. There's only so much you can learn there. The Sapiarchs, that whole business with the Thalmor and the Dominion. Too many tight collars and small minds. No one takes risks there. It's just the same tired stories over and over. Yes, indeed, and I've never had cause to regret it, except when Verita rarely gets going with her chores list. Believe me, you've never seen someone more uptight about loosely folded laundry.
Brave meeting, Antiquarian, and welcome to the Circle. You have no idea what a relief it is to bring another warrior on board. Not many of us brawling scholars left in the world, it seems. Ugron Gro Thumog, Wise Counsel to Chief Bukadosh, and Professor of Tomb Studies at the University of Gwylim. Yes, we decided to distinguish it from other coursework. Plucking arrowheads out of the grass on an ancient battlefield is one thing. Searching a Nord barrel for a dragon priest's slippers? That's something else. You can attest to that, I'll wager. Dungeons, tombs, old sewerways. Even explored a sunken ship or two. You know how it is. Greater risks mean greater rewards. Gold's overrated. I'm talking about discovery. Learning about the past helps us avoid trouble in the future. And we orcs know a thing or two about trouble. At the rate the world's going, we'll be rebuilding Orsinium again before long. Just watch. I'm an orc. Fighting comes with the tusks. Just one of those things. I grew up in a very traditional stronghold. Childhood in a stronghold's not so bad, but everybody grows up eventually. An orc like me gets two choices: kowtow to the chieftain, or challenge him for leadership. I didn't intend to do either. Sure did. They were pretty sore about it for a while. Damn near killed me on the way out, throwing rocks and hand tools and such. But we've patched things up. You know, we orcs put on a big show, but we're pragmatists at heart. Yeah, with counsel, news from abroad, that sort of thing. Fact is, I've accomplished more in my years at the university than most orcs accomplish in a lifetime. Tradition's important, but people who don't stretch wind up falling behind. Or worse. They wind up getting their cities knocked down by grumpy, orc-hating neighbors. That's what history is all about. It's a shield against an uncertain future. Knowing your past is the best way to prepare for what's to come. Stay focused and keep your feet on the ground. We may wield a magic scrying device, but history begins and ends in books. Ink-smudged fingers, research, evidence, and debate. That's how you get at the truth. And the truth is all that matters. Ugron Grothumog, wise counsel to Chief Bukadosh, and professor of tomb studies at the University of Gwylim.
Welcome to the Antiquarian Circle. Make no bones about it, you'll be discovering ancient relics in no time. Bones, get it? Just a bit of antiquarian humor for you. You see, it's not all dust and dry inkwells, we have fun too. Reginus Puka, associate professor at the University of Gwylim, traveling companion and frequent intellectual adversary to Verita as well. It's all in good faith, mind you. She's the one with the gilded reputation. I just like to keep her honest. More than she might like, I wager. Still, she needs steady ballast like me. Mara only knows what crazed dissertation she'd publish if I wasn't around to remind her of the facts. One person's reckless is another's revolutionary. But yes, she can be quite reckless. A word of advice. Take your time out there. The Divines granted man and Myr the gift of discernment, but all that cleverness can get us into trouble. Only that you should let the evidence drive your conclusions, not the other way around. Cold, dispassionate, objective study. That's the aim of a true scholar. I honestly can't remember ever wanting to do anything else. My mother insists I wanted to be a banker as a child. I certainly don't remember it, but who knows? I suppose all bright 4-year-olds entertain frivolous fantasies like that. Of course. What could be more frivolous? But no, it's honest work for me. Cataloging, reading, labeling, filing, recataloguing. The business of history. Well, if you want to keep your focus squarely on fieldwork, I won't stop you. More cataloging for me. Chillier than Windhelm, in both temperature and temperament. Who knew a city full of bards could feel so cold? Oh, countless relics. The origin of Tamrielic man is something of an obsession for me. I spent many long months in Craglorn researching the Nedic peoples, and now it's on to the Atmoran immigrants of ancient Skyrim. Just fascinating.
Because you chose to talk to me, and many do not, let me gift you with information. People often choose not to see beggars, so it's no surprise I've noticed more smuggling happen around Solitude. Perhaps soon I'll even know why.
You have a great deal of work to do, Antiquarian. Wouldn't you agree? We're all quite busy, truth be told, but I suppose I can make more time for our most promising initiates. Is there something I can help you with?